Hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Beekeeping for Newbies. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I do appreciate you. As always, you can reach me, Jeff, at beekeepingfornewbies.com or more on the bees at protonmail.com. Today, we've got episode 11 of the Bee Buzz. We had a fun episode that went out just a day or so ago. I've got another one coming out probably later tonight or tomorrow around two-frame nukes, expanding your apiary with them, and some other cool things you can do with them. But immediately, I wanted to jump on and chat with you real quick because, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest today. Special guest, please introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
What's up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Fee Beekeeper who has not graced us with her presence in a really long time, so I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity that I have. So, Phoebes, what is new with you? I mean, I think when we last left off with you, I have no idea what you were doing because it was forever ago, and people are messaging at least 25 to 30 times a day asking where you are. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but what are you up to these days? What's going on? Talk to us.
Just doing a lot of schoolwork. I don't know. What do I do?
Okay, so I think something here that is really cool to share. So you are certified in how many different Adobe products now?
3 at the moment, and I'm working on my 4th.
Nice.
So we have the Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and I'm working on After Effects.
So while that's really cool, neat, and exciting, I can already hear at least 100 people saying, well, hey, if you can do all that stuff, why do your thumbnails on YouTube look like crap? They're Beekeeping for Newbies team. So with that, it gives me a chance now to hold you accountable because it's not for me. I don't care about the thumbnails. It's everybody else who listens and wants good thumbnails. So, Phoebes, you have to be the queen of the thumbnail.
I can try.
Okay, that's all we ask. Okay, so school's going well. We got summer coming up here right around the corner. Any big plans this summer?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Okay.
I'm not very interesting.
A very productive discussion we've had so far.
What to do.
Thank you for your time. Okay. On the beekeeping side of things, so I know you have not yet had a chance to use the oxalic acid vaporizer, so we won't talk about that. So, yeah, I think we might have lost her here, everybody. Let's see here. Let's look real quick in the Discord room and see if there's any questions that you can answer for everybody. Hold on. I think you forgot an exciting thing. You got your state inspection coming up. I mean, that for your car.
Yep.
That's exciting. Okay.
Still need brake lights. Or not brake lights, turn signals.
Your turn signals are out?
We've been over this.
I feel like we may have discussed this before. Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, we need to get back to that. That's kind of an important one. So, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for today. I got to go fix some turn signals. No, please remind me about that later on. We'll have to get to that. Okay, I don't see anything. Let's look in the Bee Buzz section here real quick. All right, Phoebe, so we know that your vehicle needs a little maintenance and some turn signals, but outside of that, anything bee-related that you'd like to accomplish this year? We have, let's see, we're in April now. So let's say between now and July, what are you trying to accomplish in the bee world? Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, hey.
I don't know how to answer that.
Well, hey, great. Thanks for having me back on the show there, Phoebes. Really good. We really enjoyed it. Now, one more time. So here's Phoebe when we ask our question. There it is right there. Okay, well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And again, the Fee Beekeeper, thank you for being here. God bless. Okay. All right. Well, hey, everybody, what I wanted to do is I wanted to catch up with you and chat real quick about something that I'm seeing kind of a little common discussion in the Discord and, a couple of emails I've received on the subject. Basically, anybody who keeps bees, whether this is your first season that you've overwintered or whether you've been doing it for a decade, you're going to lose colonies. And I think that people like me who have had a whole lot of colonies over the years, I'm kind of apathetic to it. I don't know. I mean, colonies just don't make it, and it just happens, and it's just not a big deal to me because I'm so used to it. But I think that I'm a bit detached from it because I've just been doing it for so long. I don't personalize it as much as a lot of people do. And what I'm really trying to get at with this is to make sure you know that, don't take it personally. Not every colony is going to make it. I've had some years, particularly with the package bees, where you might only have a 20 or a 25% success rate in getting them to make it through the season, build up enough resources to go into the winter, and then actually overwinter successfully. If a colony doesn't make it, I've seen so many people, particularly this year since we've had the Discord and we've had the ability to have this regular daily dialogue, which I think is really exciting and fun, and we're up to like 55 members, it looks like. I really don't want you to feel bad. I mean, yes, there are things that you as an individual beekeeper could have done that caused them to die. There are things you maybe could have done as an intervention that maybe could have saved them. But when it's all said and done, you have to recognize that there is a massive genetic and environmental component to this. So you could have a extreme weather situation that actually caused them to die. You could have really, really poor genetics that caused them to die. It could be something relating to disease, or, maybe you treated for Varroa but didn't do a very good job of getting it in time. The mites themselves just really completely just drained the resources of the bees and they died because they were infected, So yes, there are things you could have done differently sometimes, but you just can't beat yourself up. And again, it's super easy for me to just be like, oh, that one didn't make it. Take one of the surviving colonies, split it 2-3 times, replace the ones that failed, and, continue on to add additional colonies based on that split. But I really wanted to let you all know that, it's not uncommon to have colonies not make it. What I would encourage you to do is to do some investigative work after, to kind of try to figure it out. Do some kind of I don't know, in the IT world we called it root cause analysis, but go back and say, okay, let's open the colony up and let's look at the hardware. If you see the inside is completely saturated, the inner cover is really heavy and then covered and soaked in water, and you see evidence of mold and mildew, and everything is just gross looking, and you'll know, okay, they got too much condensation on the inside. If you open everything up and there's a lot of dead bees there, you can try and find some clues with that. Did they starve? Did they, were they sick? There's a lot of things that you can do, and maybe it's worth a separate episode to kind of discuss all of your after action kind of tasks that you should undertake if you have a colony that fails. But I wanted to get a quick message over to you to please don't beat yourself up about this. Okay, it's going to happen. There's going to be failures. Try to learn from it. Do anything you can to learn. Jump in the Discord room, where you just go to beekeepingfornewbies.com. We have a link to the Discord room in there. Put pictures in. Post pictures of what you see inside the colony after you've opened the hive and you're in there looking around. Let us see if we can help you figure out what went wrong and just talk about it. So at a high level, I would be thinking about maybe how many bees were still in the colony. You can't really look at a bunch of dead bees that have been dead for a month and figure out their health, but look at them physically to see if you can obviously see something wrong with them. But really looking in the colony to see, is there excessive moisture? Do they have any honey stores still remaining? That's a big component. If it's completely empty and void of all resources, obviously they probably starved to death. The other part to it is I've heard a lot of colonies, complaints from people about their colonies where they've got plenty of food left, dead bees, and they don't know why, right? So it could very well be disease. It could be that the cluster was not big enough to overwinter. They just didn't have enough bees to keep themselves warm, so they never even got a chance to use all the resources. there are a lot of reasons why they may not overwinter, but like I said, it happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us. Please don't give up. Ask a lot of questions. Continue to engage with me, your mentor, people in the bee club, anybody who will listen to you. You can just reach out, ask questions. Don't give up. And, we'll look forward to catching up with you soon and talking to you about it and moving on to the next subject. This is a crazy busy time of year. Like, I'm getting so many messages and hearing so much from people who are seeing swarms and having activity. And it's a good time of year. It's a scary time of year, but we're all in this together. All right, everybody, take care. We'll talk to you soon.